morning, Fletcher. I'm Jack, and happy Friday, everyone. I hope you all had a great week. Here's some messages from our students.
I'm Josh.
And I'm John.
And we're from SGA. Today, there's a movie playing from 6 to 8 o'clock tonight, so come and show up, only for high schoolers. And next week, it's Spirit Week, which is the best time of the year. So, John?
On Monday, it's Neon Day, and on Tuesday, dress up like cookout parents.
And on Wednesday, it's Wacky Wednesday. On Thursday, it's Disney Character Day. And on Friday, it's PJ Day. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Hi, Amanda, and I'm here with
Coach Perry.
So what is your secret talent?
Before I became a PE teacher, I was in culinary school, so I have 2 years of culinary training, so I can cook pretty good.
Thank you for sharing.
Today is Notary Public Day. Let's hear more about this special day with Max.
Hi, today's National Notary Public Day, and I'm here with
Ms. Brinkley.
So, Ms. Brinkley, what is National Notary Public Day? What is a notary public?
Yes. Notary Public is a public official that has been trained to officially authenticate legal documents. Maybe someone is selling a house or dealing with the Department of Motor Vehicles. They have to sign official documents, and I'm here to say that that person is who they say they are and that their signature is official.
Thank you.
Let's hear about the question of the week.
My name is Mackenzie, and we're here with
Mr. Skinner.
The question of the week is, what makes your family special?
What makes my family special? A lot of us play music. So my mom plays 4 instruments, my grandmother plays 3 instruments, my great-grandmother played a few instruments, my grandfather was in big bands in Chicago in the 1920s and 30s, and then both of my sons play music as well. So it's a very musical family. My brother and all of his family also plays music. So the family that plays music together stays together.
Thank you. My name is Mackenzie, and we're here with
Haley.
The question of the week is, what makes your family special?
Well, what makes my family special is they are divorced. So on my father's side, for like Christmas and stuff, we go down to Florida to see their family, and we do a whole seafood boil, which we get the whole family together.
That's so cool. Thanks. And I'm here with
I'm Mrs. Cochran.
the question of the week is, what makes your family special?
Well, I consider my family special because my children are now all adults and they've turned out to be the people that I want to spend all my time with.
I love that.
To recognize National Children's Day, let's hear from some of our Fletcher teachers to see what they love about working with kids.
Hi, I'm Tucker, and I'm here with
Miss Peebles.
Miss Peebles. What's your favorite thing about working with kids?
I love working with kids because it's never a dull moment and I learn so much from them.
Hi, I'm Tucker, and I'm here with
Miss Hudson.
Miss Hudson. What's your favorite thing about working with kids?
Well, there are so many wonderful things about working with kids. I like that working with kids gives me the excuse to buy lots of children's books and claim it's for my students, but really it's for me. I love all the funny things they say, like calling me the lunchroom boss because I'm on cafeteria duty every day. And I just love how much joy and fun and kindness they bring to my world.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Hey, I'm Oscar, and I'm here with
Chef Jamie.
Jamie. What's your favorite thing about working with kids?
It is so much fun working with kids because they keep the spirit young, and regardless of how old I might get or how tedious the work day might get, it's always fun to have smiling faces and the hip lingo and the cool fashion, and it just makes me feel a lot younger than I really am.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Hello, I'm here with
Miss Jamelli, 8th grade.
So today is National Children's Day. Mr. Riley, what do you like about working with children?
Absolutely everything. I've always loved working with children ever since I was in high school and college when I was a college counselor, and I always knew that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always feel sorry for my friends that have to be stuck with adults all day long.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much for asking me.
Hey, I'm Oscar, and I'm here with
Mrs. Davis.
Miss Davis. What is your favorite thing about working with kids?
You guys make me laugh and smile every day.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm Oscar, and I'm here with
Miss Mays.
Miss Mays. What is your favorite thing about working with kids?
My favorite thing about working with kids is their curiosity and their energy. They're always bringing new ideas and fresh perspectives, which is so needed in our world today.
Cool, thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm Oscar, and I'm here with
Coach Perry.
Coach Perry. What is your favorite thing about working with kids?
Kids are always happy, and that makes me happy.
Thanks for sharing.
Please stand so I pledge allegiance with some of our 5th grade students.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Why can you never trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Please stay tuned for a message about Veterans Day. Thank you all for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week on FNN.
Alright then, so first I'd like to get some introductions out of the way. So who are you and what are your connections to the Fletcher School?
Okay, my name's Anthony and Christy, and I guess my connection would be Mr. Nussbaumer. And so actually I've known Mr. Nussbaumer since he was 7 years old. So I guess that would be my connection to the school.
Why did you decide to serve in the military, and which branch did you serve in?
I guess the easy answer is that I didn't have the best parents, and so I didn't have a lot of options. And at the time when I joined the military, it was not so much to serve the country as that I needed a bed. I needed a place to sleep. So if I joined the military, then obviously I would live in the barracks and I could learn a trade and kind of make a little better life for myself. I didn't have a lot of options for college, because I didn't have any money for that. So yeah, I would say that would probably be a pretty good answer.
Do you have any special memories serving?
I have a lot of special memories of serving. So my earliest fond memory is I remember you have to go to basic training, and that's in San Antonio, Texas, because I was in the Air Force. And then from there, I was stationed at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. And I remember going to the base gym, and because I used to like to go work out, and I met a guy, and his name was Andy, and he ended up becoming a lifelong friend. And so to this day, Andy and I are friends, and that was over 40 years ago. And so I went from having a pretty lonely existence to now I had friends. And then from there, because I'm a pretty big guy, I'm 6'6", I'm about 220 pounds. Back then I was 275 pounds, and I played on the base football team. And so I made even more friends. So I developed this camaraderie. So I went from basically a lonely existence to now I had all these brothers. Now I don't say sisters, because when I served in the military, women were not allowed in combat. I went from basically not having a family to having all these brothers. So it was kind of cool.
So you had a found family in the Air Force?
Absolutely.
And what would you say, why do you think we should celebrate Veterans Day, especially serving and being a Desert Storm officer?
I would say that if you look it up, you'll see that serving in the military is actually a very small percentage of the entire population. So my son is an active duty Marine. And Raymond's in Arizona right now. Of the entire population of the United States, Raymond is 0.39%. So there's 1.33 active duty military people that serve this country. Depends on which report you read, but basically somewhere between 341 and 345 million people. So there's people like my son that put their lives aside so that they can serve this country, so that it can continue to be a democracy. Doesn't happen in all countries.
Because we celebrate those who preserve our democracy and do risk their lives in the process. But what do you do now after serving in the military, in the Air Force?
So I served in the military in the active duty Guard and Reserve, but I left in 1990, active duty, and then I served in the Guard and Reserve. So while served in the Guard and Reserve, I did that on the weekends. So I was able to get, a full-time job. And so I decided that I wanted to specialize in whistleblower law. And that's where somebody tries to do the right thing at work, and because of that, they're punished. They may lose their job, or their boss is angry with them, or things of that nature. And so I joined that part of the federal government, and that's what I do. And now I'm what's called a mediator. I was an investigator, then I supervised the investigators, then I supervised the investigators, managers, and then I was in Washington, D.C., where I supervised the entire program. And now I'm what's called a mediator. So what I do is there's an employee that got a bad time on the job, and then there's employer, and I put them together, and then I try to work out a settlement between the two of them. That's what a mediator does. So that's what I do now.
So you navigate the red tape of the situation to make sure that all
right.
parties are happy.
Or at least that they can agree to, as we say, make nice for a moment in time.
And how do you like your job now?
A lot of times people, they get angry with each other, and they can't be nice to each other. And so if I can put two people together for a moment in time for them to basically agree to disagree, but to basically set their emotions aside so that we can come to a resolution, I find that very rewarding. It means that I made a difference. I like serving people. That's why I work for the federal government. It's why I was in the military. So,
You help people.
so I like helping people. Yes.
Okay, and one final thing. Is there anything else you'd like to add and share with the school?
I would say from my perspective, it was the best thing that I did for myself. So when I went into the military, I had a girlfriend who's now my wife, and her name's Miss Rita. And Miss Rita and I are going to be married 40 years next June. So without the military, I don't think I would have been able to have a living, so that I would have been comfortable to ask Miss Rita to marry me. And obviously I have two beautiful children that she gave me. I would not have been able to do that. So without the military and them teaching me certain skills, I would not have been able to make that living in order to support my family. So I would say that.
All right then. Congratulations on your anniversary. Thank you for your service, and thank you for sharing this with us on FNN.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's nice meeting you.